Welcome to this video, where we'll be exploring one of the most powerful features in Azure Virtual Machine Scale Sets, VMS Custom Data, refresh for existing VMs. If you're working with virtual machines in Azure, chances are you've encountered scenarios where you need to update or reconfigure your VMs without having to recreate them from scratch. That's exactly what we'll be discussing today. As we dive into this topic, keep in mind that Azure VMS is a highly scalable and flexible service that allows you to manage multiple virtual machines as a single unit. With custom data refresh, you can update the configuration of your existing VMs without having to rebuild or redeploy them. This feature saves you time, effort, and resources. In this video, we'll take a closer look at how custom data refresh works in Azure VMSE, what benefits it offers, and provide step-by-step guidance on how to implement it for your existing virtual machine. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to leverage this feature to streamline your VM management processes. So let's start by explaining what custom data is in Azure VMSS. Essentially, custom data allows you to provide a configuration file or script that runs during the initial setup of your virtual machines. This file can contain various settings, commands, and configurations that tailor your VMs to your specific requirement. Now, when it comes to refreshing this custom data for existing VMs, things get interesting. Azure provides two primary methods to achieve this using Azure PowerShell or through the Azure portal. Let's break down both approaches. Using Azure PowerShell, you can leverage the update as ems command to refresh the custom data of your existing VMs. This method requires you to create a new configuration file with the updated settings and then apply it to your VMSS instance. On the other hand, using the Azure portal is a more visual approach. The You can navigate to the Virtual Machine Scale Set section, select your VMSS instance, and click on the Update button. From there, you can upload your new configuration file or modify the existing one directly within the portal. In both cases, once the update is initiated, Azure will automatically refresh the custom data of all virtual machines in the scale set. This process may take a few minutes to complete, depending on the size and complexity of your VMS instance. To illustrate this concept further, let's consider an example. Suppose you have a VMS instance with 10 virtual machines running a web server application. Initially, these VMs were configured with a specific version of the web server software. However, due to security concerns or performance issues, you need to update the web server software across all VMS. Using custom data refresh, you can create a new configuration file that contains the updated software settings and then apply it to your existing VMSS instance. Azure will take care of updating the software on each virtual machine, ensuring consistency and minimizing downtime. To recap, here are the essential points we covered in this video. Custom data refresh allows you to update the configuration of existing VMS in an Azure VMSS instance without rebuilding or redeploying them. You can use either Azure PowerShell or the Azure portal to initiate a custom data refresh. The process involves creating a new configuration file with updated settings and applying it to your VMSS instance. That's all for today's video on Azure VMSS Custom Data Refresh. We hope you now have a clear understanding of this powerful feature and how it can streamline your virtual machine management processes in Azure. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to ask them in the section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content on Azure and cloud computing. Before we sign off, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned today. Think about how custom data refresh can be applied to your specific use cases, and explore other related features in Azure VMSS that might interest you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.